I have no idea how I'm going to title this review, bro. And this episode is so exciting because, like I told y'all, my last review, check out my Invincible reviews. I got 2 of them out right now. I said they're going to change some stuff from the comics, all right? Even though you read the comics, the way they handle things, they can mix, match, change some stuff. And I don't know what I'm going to title this. Either J.K. Sims ain't playing or they ain't playing with this season because... what can I talk about, man? First of all, lay off my girl Amber, all right? I've been talking about the redemption arc for my girl Amber, all right? Even though we know Adam Eve is in goal, but Amber's character design needed respect. Zazie Beetz needed her respect. I'm sorry I sound like LeBron James. And I need my respect, too. Amber is redeemed this episode, all right? She out here giving the poo nanny and telling Mark, Don't worry about me. You're saving lives. Don't ever apologize for saving lives. They heard the criticisms. I don't care if people say this character is a whole completely different character than the last one. I don't care. Saving lives is more important than the food kitchen, god dang it. Yo, up, guys. It's your boy SonTJ here. I'm so excited to talk about Invincible. Hopefully, if you enjoy me talking about Invincible, love hearing my energy, hit that like button, hit the notification bell to get more notifications if you like anime and manga comics. Yeah, so let's get this started, man. So this episode starts off where Mark is leaving Debbie, and just overall just Debbie and them are trying to figure out how to, deal with their emotions where Mark is starting college. And we see Mark with his best friend, and they're like roommates, and he's having this whole conversation about college rules again. I had roommates and everything, not the best time for me in college, but talking about the whole sock rule, and we see a lot of sex going on in this episode where you have Amber you had Mark losing virginity to Amber, and Amber just overall just having a lot of questions that a lot of people ask, like, yo, do you have like super sperm, or how strong you are? You gonna break me? Things like that. What I think is like honest questions. I think people always wonder, like, how the hell does Clark Kent not destroy Lois Lane, or how Goku ain't destroying Chi-Chi out here, even though Chi-Chi's like more superpowered than Lois. Then we cut to like a little mini arc over, so like Adam Eve, where she had her special, we get like a little mini special of Alan the alien, and just kind of seeing his whole backstory about his race and how the Voltrumites kind of destroyed it, but they created like this special program where Alan was supposed to become so strong that he's supposed to be like the strongest guy in the universe and be able to like overcome the Voltrumites. But he can't even be a regular Voltrumite, and we kind of get this whole backstory how he was supposed to go to a place that had kind of similar to Earth, but we kind of go back to where we are now, where he met Mark, and he realizes that Mark disobeyed his father, who wanted to take over the Earth for the Voltrumites, and he's talking to the council, and then we meet like his girlfriend, which is like this blue girl. I forgot her name. I don't know her name. And he meets Optimus Prime. Which is Peter Cullen's playing Thaddeus. And even though he's playing obviously a different voice, this boy is just Optimus Prime, bro. He's like all peace to living creatures. He's so cool. I'm so glad they got Peter Cullen on here, man. But they're trying to figure out who is a spy in their group. But we have like the narrator just trying to avoid the sex scenes and everything between Alan getting it on and Mark getting it on. And we cut to later where Alan's kind of saying like, there's nothing more beautiful than this girl. But when he's trying to tell his girl like, yo, they're trying to look for a spy, he gets jumped by like 3 Voltrumites. And when I tell you, they beat the stuffing out of him, man. Like, and he's trying to look cool in front of his girl, talking about some like, listen, I don't know what y'all talking about. Just kind of showing how powerful his will is. And they literally beat the Cyclops out of him, like his eyes hanging out. And we cut to like him in a healing pod, and his girl's crying. And Daddy's just saying like, hey, listen, he's alive. They can't beat his fighting spirit. But then he like pulls the plug on him, and we like cut to credits like, hey, yo, man, we got like 20 more minutes. Like, what's going on here? Then we cut to Mark talking to his friend, and he already knows that he smashed Amber, and he's like, "What about you and old dude?" But he says like he's still missing his old boyfriend from the episode where like you had like those cyborgs and stuff, and he says that Cecil thinks that he's doing better and overall, and he gets a visit from like his magical dog, which he kind of threw away he threw away a bunch of his toys like Andy from Toy Story, but he kept one of them as a memory, and the nigga's alive. Like he visits him, so like, I am from the dog world of magic, and Mark is like, nah, I don't believe you, and he starts beating the crap out of this dog. I'm not gonna lie to you, even though I've read the comics. I was like, hey yo man, relax man, I'm a dog lover. Like why you gotta attack Snuffles? But it turns out that Mark was right, and he like in the creature shows his true form, which is like this blue cricket looking thing. And me being a comic reader, I was like, wait, they're already doing this? Like, there's no way. But before I move too far into that, Debbie, when she drops off Mark when they first go to college, she takes she calls the phone number where her friend gave it to her last episode, and she goes to this little area. It kind of reminds me of Avengers Endgame, where they're all talking about what happened post Thanos snap, and they're just all talking about like their feelings and how they're dealing with what happened with Omni-Man destroying the city. And she connects with this one black dude, and he's talking about like he's trying to be comfortable with her, like let her know like we got this one drinking place, and it's revealed that he is like the husband, or I guess boyfriend, of the green invisible girl on the team that Nolan killed. And Debbie's feeling all types of guilt, and she eventually reveals that she is the wife and her son is the son of Omni-Man. And it backfires harshly, because you would think he'd be understanding, but he's like, you know what? Don't come back to the group. It's not safe for you. You should have known, and that you would have been able to, like, if you would have known my wife would have been alive or my girl would have been alive. Feel terrible for Debbie. Sad stuff. But the alien that Mark was talking to was talking about how like 2 billion people of his species could die from meteorites. And Mark's friend says like, hey, listen, like, you need to go save them, because last time you decided not to save anybody, or you decided you didn't want to, we all felt regret. And before he gets to leave, he's like, you know, I gotta let Amber know what's going on. And this is where I get my props, brother. Give me my props. And he tells her like, hey, listen, I have to go. I might be gone for a couple weeks. She says, you know what? She says, listen, I signed up for this. Don't ever apologize for saving lives. It is what it is. And he's trying to tell her that he loves her, but the phone call breaks. So listen, no matter how this ends, because we all know it's going to end with Adam Eve, I just got to say, let Amber live, bro. She was 17, a teenager. I've seen women do a lot of dumb stuff, not gonna lie. A lot of selfishness. She's maturing, she's growing, and her design is too nice, bro. Let it live. But the big shocker of this episode is that, and also, like, it's pretty obvious Al's gonna live. Alan's too much of an important character. He's literally Seth Rogen, bro. They're not gonna kill him off. But we cut to the planet, and the alien's like, oh yeah, the whole meteorite, so don't worry about that. Let's go. But I want you to talk to the head of the group, and I already know what's going to happen. They already introduced Omni-Man back into the series, bro. It's only been 2 episodes, and he's already back, bro. That J.K. Simmons contract must be too damn big, bro. They said, nah, we're not going to do what the comics did. We need to bring him back immediately. And now we're already starting the Omni-Man redemption arc, bro. It's already begun. And you can already tell that, like, Mark is like, Dad? So, bruh, shocking that they're already doing this early, bruh. But hey, man, you need J.K. Simmons, bruh. He's too much of a big talent for him, like, to be gone for, like, as long as he was in the comics. I love this episode. Even though I like Adam Eve more for Mark later on. But, like, listen, Amber, in my eyes, is redeemed, all right? Let her live, all right, for now, before they make her do something stupid later on. She's redeemed for now. She's walked back everything they did in season 1. Please. I am so excited for Omni-Man. I've been practicing Omni-Man combos in Mortal Kombat 1 non-stop, ready to drop 40% combos, ready to get it done, man. But let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoyed this review. I had to give this episode a strong 9 out of 10. I just think a little bit of some awkward pacing with the Alan part a bit. And I think they're like they're doing stuff on purpose to make Thaddeus look kind of evil or make it look like Alan's gonna die, when I highly doubt that. But yeah, man, I'm excited to see J.K. Simmons do his thing, bro. Like he literally hasn't even really been gone. He was in episode 1 of that like evil flashback as well. But tell me how excited you are that they're changing things up, that he's already back, man. So yeah, this video should be coming out, I guess tomorrow morning. I'm so tired, but hey, recording kept me up, man. And thank you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it. SonTJ, peace. Love you all.